Okay. Hey, so we're going to use the ladders today to help develop speed and agility. One thing I want to stress is that the ladders is not for the warm-up process, right? So you should do warm-ups beforehand. So something like a light jog with some dynamic stretching, even like a stationary bike, right? Like 10-15 minutes on that. Just get yourself nice and loose and then do a little bit of dynamic stretching. Inchworms, those kind of things. Oh, actually, you can't do that right now. So, but you know, like lunges for stretching, right? Things that you don't have to put your weight on your hands right now. Anything like that just to get your muscles primed and ready to go. And the ladders themselves will be primarily for the actual like workout itself. So this is not for warming up. So warm up before and do this. Okay, so one of the most important, so there are two things for working ladders is we'll be doing kind of just horizontal or just like just straight linear motion, just keeping our body straight and going up and down. And we'll also be working on lateral motion as well. So learning how to move side to side to develop that agility, especially for tennis, right? Being able to move, switch directions from left to right and pivoting really quickly there, both ways. Important things to understand. So each square is considered a box. And when you step, make sure when you step, you always step on the ball of the foot or the power pad of your foot. And so you don't want to step flat-footed, okay? Always on the ball of the foot in each box. You want to drive your arms as much as you can. Wear that brace to protect your wrists right now. So drive your arm as you're doing each action, right? So you want to start kind of pretty simple. Can we see everything? Okay. So we're going to start pretty simple, just with one in each box, right? One in each box. Okay? So that's one pattern you can get to as a warm-up. So you're here and just up, all the way down. Okay? One thing that I like to do with the guys is we also do some sort of plyometric before the exercise. So we'll do kind of what I call log jumps. So imagine like a log is passing beneath you, and I'm going to push off my leg. So up and over, right, left, right, right, left, right. We'll do like 6 of those, and then we'll go right into whatever movement pattern we have. And I also like to have do push-ups at the end of it, but since you can't use your wrist right now, you can just get down and do some core exercises. So it's like core extension is fine too. Like 10-15 reps of those. So say like 6 log jumps, the pattern, and then the core exercise. And then do that once or twice for each pattern, okay? All right, so let's talk about the pattern. So the first one was just a single knee in each box, right? That's 1. The next one I want you to do is 2. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2 in each box, okay? And then the next one here, we're gonna do triple step. So I'm gonna start with I'm gonna stand on the side of the ladder. I'm going to step in with the leg that's on the inside. I step in with the other leg, other foot, step out, and I bring the foot forward, and then in and out. So maybe we should do it from this way so you can see it. There you go. 1, 2, and I bring it. So I'm going to always have one foot on the inside. So 1, 2, like so over here. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay. So the most important thing though is that you're actually on the ball of the foot the entire time. You're not flat-footed. You're not dragging your feet through the motion. So some people are really lazy. They're kind of like very flat-footed, and they're just dragging their feet through. I want you to be on the ball of the foot, and you're just pounding, okay? As you're doing that, okay? That's one pattern. So single knee, double knee, triple step, and this one, I actually don't know what the name is, but this is one of my favorite ones here. You're gonna be traveling. I'll demonstrate it first. So you keep one leg on the outside, like a railroad track, and you syncopate. So you're always stepping with one foot and the other foot. You're alternating. So 1 foot out, 1 foot. So 1 foot out, 1 foot in, 1 foot out. Bring that foot on the outside of the ladder and progress forward that way. Forward that way. Okay. This is a really good agility exercise. Super popular with football players. They use it a lot for combine training. They do that kind of stuff. So you start from the end of the ladder, you step in, all the way out. Okay, so all the way through. After that, you're gonna do it backwards, which is really fun. So make sure you do both sides too. But after that, you can also do it backwards. So body weight is on the ball of the foot. I'm kind of slightly leaning forward in athletic position. My hands are moving this way, right? So as I step, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay? All right, so get used to that pattern. What I want you to do after that is you're gonna go forward. As soon as you get to the end of it, you're gonna go backwards right away. So it's gonna be really, really hard, really good cardio. So you burst through, burst through, burst through, burst through, burst through. And at the end, immediately go backwards. Go backwards. Okay, all the way back down, all right? Okay, after this, we're gonna do a little bit of a explosive jump exercise to kind of just let yourself relax a little bit and work on that explosion up. So they're called double jumps. So it's 2 jumps in each box. So the first is a primer jump. Up, 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 up. So I swing my arm up, up, up. Okay? All the way down. Okay? All right. So those are pretty good places to start for now. All right, so that's all the linear stuff. Now we're gonna go laterally, side to side, okay? So from here, we'll do ski switches. So from here, if I'm traveling towards the right side, my right leg goes in first. Really importantly here, so imagine that you have a line down the center of the ladder. You don't want your foot to go past that center part right here when I switch. So my foot here, the ball of my feet, is about the first third of the ladder. All right, so when I switch, I'm not gonna switch too deep, too long, okay? So I'm switching here. This is the first third. Switch, 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 switch. Make sure you're pumping your arms for that coordination, okay? All right, so you're not swiveling your hips either. Go straight down, right side, do the left side as well. Next one is 2 in, 2 out. So you're stepping 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, all the way down, okay? So step right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, out, in, arms, moving with your body, okay? That's one. All right, this one's really fun. Same motion, but you're gonna stand in front of the ladder this time. This is gonna really test your, kind of your precision with your footwork, really test that coordination that you have. It's pretty challenging. The idea is that it's the same exact motion, but you're stepping back behind you. And same idea here is that when you step behind you, you're not stepping too deep on it, okay? So you step really shallow, my body is forward in front of me, okay? All right? So try that as well. Stand in front of the ladder, step back behind you. All right, next one here. Deceivingly simple, but it's actually pretty hard. It's gonna be side hops. My knees are bent on the power pads, and just hopping side, 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 side. Make sure your core is tight as you do it the entire way through. All right, so that's the next pattern. And so from here, this is the last one that I want you to do. It's kind of like a salsa twist to it. So you're gonna start actually on the second box. All right, you start on the second box. You're gonna step with your leg that's on the forward. You're gonna step and point your belly button backwards. And you step, step, skip the center box. Step with the other leg pointed forward. Step, step. Now you step into the box and you skipped. Belly button this way. Then step, step, this way. Step, step, this, step, step, this. So you're always skipping one box and you come back to it. And you're always alternating your feet. This is really good coordination. So forward, back, forward, back, forward, back, forward, and done. Okay? All right, so make sure you do both sides too. So I come back on this side and I'm working on that coordination on this side as well. So you want to always be balanced and symmetrical with your exercises here. Those are like really kind of like the basics of movement patterns that you do with ladders. You know, the more you get, I think the first set or two for new patterns that you're trying to learn, take your time on it and try to focus on fundamentals, using your arms as you move, staying on the power pads. Make sure that your weight is a little bit forward in an athletic position, so you're never kind of really too tall here. You're kind of leaned over in athletic position as you're moving this way, forward and back, whatever it is. And try to be accurate with the footsteps and all those kind of things. Introduce the plyometrics before and after the core work, and the plyometrics before you feel like you want even more of a cardio work and kind of get your legs going even more. Another good substitute for instead of log jumps, you just do squat jumps. So here, jump up from the very bottom. So make sure you're jumping from the bottom of the squat. So you don't. So it's right here and up, boom, right? So don't prime and then jump, right? So don't go here and then jump. So jump from the bottom all the way up. Okay. All right. So I'll write these down too, so it'll be easier to follow. But I think those are a good place to start. So let's give that a shot. Okay. All right. Thank you.